Hey Shalom, first and foremost I want to give all praise, glory and the highest honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect worldwide. This is going to be a quick one. This is going to be just one scripture, and that's going to be it. I was like 4 days ago about to go play some football, and in the locker room, I think it was someone from the group that was before us. There was a man with his daughter, okay, and the daughter, the little girl, I think she was like 4 years old. No, like 4 or 5 years old. She was walking, and they were both Edomites, so-called white people. But the thing that was fucking crazy is that the 5-year-old daughter was not only commanding his father, but she was screaming her lungs out, insulting his father. And in the room, our group was already coming in the room. There was like in the locker room was maybe 5 other people outside of this man and his daughter, and we were just spectating. And me myself, I just turned my back, and I was basically like, thinking like, what the fuck? Like the little girl was like that little girl, she was like a sweet looking little girl. It was almost like from like a horror movie, but she was just screaming to her father that you're fucking stupid, like just fucking screaming her lungs out. That you don't understand anything, you fucking stupid. And the father was just like so fucking out of touch, man. He was like, he was, it's like he was used to it or something. He wasn't like even like rebuking. It was like maybe a little bit, hey, be calmer, be more quiet, but he wasn't like rebuking the situation. And even someone from our group said like, hey, this is not a place to make such a big noise. So then the little girl was putting on like a jacket, like a winter jacket, and she was trying to put the zipper, and she couldn't put the zipper. And then she just, after insulting her father, she went to the father like, put this on, put the zipper, chip up the jacket, the chip of my jacket, put it up. And the little bitch was just commanding her father out. But I've seen, and this kind of situation is not the first that is happening, and I've heard about this kind of stuff. I heard about these little monsters in kindergartens and stuff like that. But and I believe, like I dimly remember, witnessing some stuff like this in the past as well. But this was different because the energy was so crazy. She was so hostile. She was like ready to kill her father. A like 5-year-old cute looking little girl, but she was a complete fucking monster. So at this point, let me read the scripture. 2 Ezra chapter 5 verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. So this is talking about the end times. Okay, the end times, man. Like the elder from UK always says. Okay, with the end times, man. And this is what the fuck is going on. we are in the ending times, and it's very beautiful. It's very beautiful, and this is why you're seeing very extreme situations happening. You know, that in the ancient world, it's a situation that is not even imaginable. A little 5-year-old daughter disrespecting the fuck out of his father in front of other men. It is so out of touch of reality that it is like I didn't even know how to react, so I just turned my back. I was kind of like rolling my eyes, kind of like, is this really happening? And then I looked back at her and looked back at his father, and I was just like, what the fuck? So in these times there's going to be a lot of troubles. You know, the wild beasts, they're going to, you know, roam around in the cities. That was also in the book, in the movie. I believe the name is Independence Day with Will Smith, where he's fighting against this virus. Or was it Judgment Day? Let me check. Yo, I was tripping. So lucky, this is the movie that I meant. I Am Legend. This is the movie that I meant. Okay. I Am Legend, where he's roaming around with his dog. And in this movie you see wild beasts in the city. Okay. So let me go back. Let me just take it from the app, because I remember it's 2 Esdras 5 and 8. And then when it says, and menstruous woman shall bring forth monsters, is talking about these mutants, these mutations, these babies with this is the old English word monsters is actually going into these mutated babies, you know, who have like 3 arms, or the head is unusually big, or some kind of characteristics which are outside of the norm. But we can also apply the scripture to say that these little ones, you know, these young children in today's age are fucking monsters, man. So you already know, let's say this kingdom would go up another 15 years, okay? So that young girl who is right now 5 years old, you know, disrespecting her father like that, and the father not even doing anything about it, not even really rebuking, just saying that, hey, be more quiet. But in that situation you would have to actually rebuke the fuck out of all. But this is a development, you know. It's not that kind of situation just happens out of the blue, but the father, you know, has been letting that child disrespect him for a long time. And when you first see this kind of patterns, you have to cut it, or you see this kind of an instance, you have to cut it right there and then, so you don't go into that level. Because I was quite shocked, because it was so, the volume was, she was yelling so fucking loud that even I wanted to, like, you know, say something, or, you know, so that's a fucking monster. So let's say in 15 years she would be 20 years old. Of course we know this kingdom is not going to stand, but I'm just making this as an example. So a woman like a girl like that, who has no respect for her father, that would, you know, lead up to completely fucked up future for her. And I think already at age 15 or even younger, she would be you know, getting on that carousel. You know, you all know what I'm talking about, you know, getting on that carousel. And, you know, 5 years after that, at year 20, she would probably have, like, you know, fucking 100 bodies on the count. Okay? body count of over 100, because that's a development that you're going to turn out to a complete fucking slut, yelling to your father, and that's I don't think that is even redeemable. That kind of situation. That's already gone out of hand. That's a fucking monster, and it's only in today's world that these kind of things can exist. And in many ways, we're going to the old paths. We're going to the old ways. In many ways, okay. To the ancient customs and ways of living, of course. So the kingdom of Yasharala is going to be modern. We're going to have these chariots and some I believe some holographical technology, which today's world, at least we don't have access to, and it's going to be higher level that even Esau has. But also in many ways we're going to go back to the old ways. We're going to go first and foremost back to the law, statutes and commandments, which is you can say the old law, okay. And then but it's going to be renewed, and then on top of that, we're going to go to the old-fashioned way. It's not going to be no fucking feminism in the kingdom. Women are going to have their roles, men are going to have their roles, and the children, they are going to be growing up, respecting their parents, and stuff like this. More traditional, ways of living. So this is all I got. This actually turned out longer than it was originally planned, but it's all good. All praise to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahushai Bahasham, Racha Kodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the hopeful elect worldwide. Shalom.